Hey guys, Crew Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
And we're back with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Last time on... What happened?
Death!
Bebop and Rocksteady fight.
Yeah, they got hurt or something or dead. Maybe I don't know what happened.
That was when they
there
were
was a big
killed.
explosion and people got hurt after that.
But
and then
Scar
they ran into the
did
wall
fight
thing and then they...
them.
What?
I'll take 3.
We had Lieutenant. We had General Armstrong sending trying to get her men back or trying to get out of the
Yeah, they got back.
They got back.
Gotta get back in time.
She showed some mercy.
Back in time. Well, that's the Armstrong's parents.
Mercy.
Yeah. Right.
I think they're Armstrong's parents, right?
Well, we saw that one thing with the parents. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a younger,
Younger version of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had a new general guy showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, some other guy. We're thinking maybe to look for Raven.
Yeah.
You know.
Claw.
And then I guess that's pretty much it. Al and
Ed.
and they were able to get Winry away.
Winry's
with Scar,
kidnapped
right?
by Scar.
Yeah.
Or something. And
Yeah.
everything's bad and things
he's-
are going to hell and things are going to be really bad and everyone's going to die.
They might go to hell. We'll never know.
Aaron,
I've seen it before.
silly boy.
You've seen hell before? I was married.
War is
Drew
hell,
through low.
but he never went to fat camp. Have you seen Heavyweights?
Yeah.
Tell me why! Why is Winry here? We finally got Scar cornered, and now he's taking her hostage because of you!
It's the plan.
Aside.
Oh shit.
The gloves are coming off.
What are you doing? Can't you see Winry's up there with him? I won't let you attack! Why can't you just stay out of the way?
Fuck.
That was a convincing performance.
It wasn't a performance. I'm every bit as angry as I sounded back there. I feel so worthless, having to put on this stupid charade.
Gonna do what her parents did.
Your arm. You'll die if we don't bandage it.
Winry?
Quiet, Ed. I think this is what my parents would have wanted.
Yes.
Does that mean you're forgiving me?
Oh, don't get me
Push
wrong.
it, Scar.
I don't forgive your wanton murdering. It's all right. I won't cry. Didn't I promise that the next time I cried, they would be tears of joy?
I like this background music.
Can I ask you something? What? Earlier you said I was one of your people. That's right. I'm part Ishvalan on my grandfather's side. I wish we didn't have to meet like this, red-eyed brother of mine. My objective is to work from the inside to change how the people of this country view the people of Ishval. I don't think that greater task will be easy to accomplish. Who knows how long it will take? I'm an Ishvalan pebble tossed into the ocean of the Amestrian military. Maybe in time, the ripples I create will become great waves. Look at me. I am a festering wound of hatred born of the Great Ishvalan War. I am thankful that there is someone like you out there. Hold on! Who's there?
May!
Dr. Marco!
Please don't take Scar as your prisoner. We need him.
It's groundbreaking research that tries to fuse Amestrian alchemy and Shingi's alchemy.
But all of the important parts are unreadable, written in ancient Ishvalan. Scar's the only one who can make sense of it. Don't you see? I think it might be best if we took you back to Fort Briggs to hide you from senior military staff.
Hold on, what are you saying? You mean we're bringing that monster with us?
We need to decipher those notes, right, Ulrich? We know something's about to happen that will affect all of Amestris and its people. We need to know what the notes say.
Yeah.
That's more important than anything else. Listen up, Scar. If you're willing to work with us, I'll postpone your judgment day. Well? It doesn't look like you're going to give me any other choice. Yes, I'll help you decode the notes.
Disgust. Coming
Right,
too.
I almost forgot about these two freaks of
These
nature.
guys look big enough to
Dispose of
break
them.
that rope.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second!
Wait! You don't have to kill them!
I see no reason to let them live. Kill them.
No! A life is a life! What better reason do you need than that?
Look at these bodies. What kind of future can we have? If you're gonna kill us, do it!
I don't understand. Don't you have families? Loved ones?
Sure we do. But as soon as we got these bodies, they were all told that we were dead.
You're content the way you are now? Is that it?
No, how could we be? Of course we want our true bodies back!
There's your answer. I don't want to hear a bunch of fatalistic nonsense.
How could you possibly know what we're going through? And what chance do we have of going back?
Shit.
Well, I'm going back. No matter how long it takes, I'm not giving up.
A snowstorm. We can't complete a snowbound march with this equipment.
This is a mining town, isn't it? Why don't we just go into the underground tunnels?
Secret.
What's wrong? I mean, this is a pretty large mine,
Where's he been? He's just showed up.
There's a
no.
tunnel
Yeah.
that can take us beyond the mountains.
But there's still the matter of the young Miss Rockbell. She can accompany us to the fort, of course. But when word gets out that she's missing, won't the Elric brothers be the first people they suspect?
I hate to be the one to suggest this, but, what do you think Kimberly would do if I was suddenly taken hostage by Scar? Scar runs away, carrying me. Then Ed, you and the others try desperately to stop him, or at least that's what you pretend to do. You understand?
You can't do that! You're crazy!
I don't have a choice, do I? I'm a hostage either way, so I might as well get to choose my captor. Don't you get it? It's time for you two to learn you don't have to do everything alone.
Kim was taking a sweet time too.
Yeah.
I don't know how far away they were, though.
Yeah.
I can see Kimberly's forces now.
Close.
Damn it! Scar, if you do anything to hurt her,
I won't harm the girl. I keep my promises.
Kimberly shows no mercy to troops who fail to accomplish their missions. One way or the other, we're dead. Besides, we don't want to give up either.
All right, Scar. Give us a good performance. I know what I'm doing, and you will keep your oath. Your solemn word is a true-ish Valen.
Yes, my red-eyed brother.
Yes.
Your earrings are made out of metal. If you don't take them out, you'll get frostbite.
Mm-hmm. Put it in your pocket. Oh,
You hang on to these for me.
smart.
Take me
I'll see you back at the fort.
Okay, we're caught up now.
So it's true then? You're actually the daughter of the Doctor's Rockbell?
Yes, did you know my parents, Dr. Marco?
Of course I did. There isn't a single doctor who worked in Ishval that didn't know your parents' names. They did their duty without any regard to themselves.
This is something you must abide. How can I forgive the military for all that they've done?
I said nothing about forgiveness. There is no forgiveness for wanton murder. Any good man must always condemn it.
But if ultimate understanding can be reached, we may still have a chance to be saved from ourselves. That is my motivation. That's why I study alchemy.
I love his arc.
This
Yeah,
is
me
it,
too.
all
His
right.
character arc.
Okay, what is this place?
See? A detailed map of the tunnels.
Looks complicated. I can't tell what's what.
We go through here, here, and here, and we're out.
Impressive. You sure know how to read a map.
No, it's nothing.
It's just... my entire clan is waiting for me back in my country, but I don't think I can return to them. The Philosopher's Stone is made from sacrificing people's lives. No one should be allowed to create something so awful. If His Imperial Highness found out how to make one, he wouldn't hesitate a moment to do it. What am I supposed to do now?
It's possible these notes contain what you're looking for, a humane secret to immortality. Let's hurry to the fort and figure out
Possible?
what they say.
Right.
General Armstrong's been summoned back to the Central Command Center. Troops sent from Central have begun invading Briggs in force. There's no doubt they're acting on the Crimson Alchemist's orders. When we were back at the fort, I noticed him making rather frequent phone calls.
What do we do about Winry?
Hiding her and the others will be difficult. If they're not careful, they're bound to fall into the enemy's clutches. There's no way we can catch up to them in a storm this bad.
There is a way. Listen. Send someone who doesn't have a body. That storm won't freeze me to death.
There you go.
Let's see. The marker.
Yeah.
There!
I think that's his too.
Oh, he got to the marker.
First, you'll freeze if we're reaching the first marker. Shane, get inside.
Shit.
His body.
Al's body.
Oh, fucked up looking now.
Just skinny. You're skinny. That's different.
Whoa, wait. His eyes. What?
What was that? A body that shouldn't have a soul in it. It's being rejected? Does this mean my body is pulling on my soul?
Oh no.
I have to hurry.
Alphonse Elric, Edward Elric, von Hohenheim, Izumi Curtis. She's a possibility. That leaves one more.
Okay, guys. So this episode, what'd you think?
Very boring.
No, I liked it. I don't know if I needed to know the whole plan, but then they added the Roxanne Bebop stuff, and obviously didn't know that stuff.
Yeah.
I knew it was a plan, but
Like, yeah, we kind of figured that's what the
I like
and
it.
stuff. But
Anime
being able-
trope. I love it.
I do like the little, kind of sign of respect between the two Ishvalan, even
Yeah.
though one is kind of like what part he said
Yeah.
through his
On his grandfather's side.
Grandfather's side.
I like
yeah.
I like the Bebop Rocksteady people with the with Zambano and Jestro or something
Yeah.
like that.
Jerso and Zampano.
So is that like they have new bodies now? I wonder if like they look like they used to, like even in their human form.
No, I'm gonna assume they
So
don't
I'm
because they
assuming they
can't just
don't.
go see their families.
Yeah.
They want to get
Well,
their bodies
Because if
back.
they
they
have
could,
red-
but they were told that they were dead.
Yeah.
Their families were told they were dead.
No, I thought it was because they don't have their bodies.
I think it's because they can transform and everything that it's not their real bodies because they're chimeras.
Well, yeah, they're chimeras, but I don't think they look like they're supposed to.
Well, that's the question. Like, does those two guys do they
I mean,
look like?
did the Fuhrer change what he looked like when he got his new body?
He didn't, but his like
He's not a chimera though.
his was like replaced like slowly over time. We don't really know what happened with these guys, right?
Who was replaced slowly over time?
The Fuhrer, like his whenever they did his body, it was like being replaced, like cut out and replaced, and eventually he just had a whole new body, right? That was his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't remember any.
We're talking about
when he was
King Bradley?
Yeah,
Yeah, when he was held down on the
'Cause he
table
used
and
to
they
be
put
human.
the stuff in his mouth,
And they, like-
it started destroying and then replacing,
like
the healing factor thing.
Okay, I was saying he was made a homunculus because of the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it happened over like a small period of time. It didn't happen like destroy his body. Here's a brand new body that looks exactly like it. It was like being replaced as it went.
Like incrementally.
Like they would destroy cells, and put new
Like you
ones
could see
there.
the square blocking of like the
I didn't know what you guys were
transmutation
talking about.
happening.
Yeah. So we know that happens when you're giving a new body. So what happens with these two? How were they given a new body?
I mean, they could
we're
be
just using it as an example.
They could be much more like how what was his name, 66 or whatever. Barry the Butcher.
Yeah.
Barry.
The Chopper.
Butcher's better, right? Butcher's better.
Never say what it was.
But like how he his soul was put into a different body. Like maybe it's similar to that too.
Sure.
I'm not sure because I don't know if they just look like
Well,
they
just in a suit of armor, right?
If they just look like they're supposed to, why can't they just go back to their
That's
family?
what I'm wondering.
It makes no sense. But if they don't look like they're supposed to, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
The reason that they gave in the episode when I think when the little girl or somebody asked like, why don't you just go back to your family now? It's like, well, immediately after we got these bodies, our families were told we died.
Yeah.
So that's why we can't.
Well,
so
they've
then
been
what does
doing-
going and getting their regular bodies have to do with them going to see their families again?
Because their family still thinks they're dead.
Yeah, I don't see that how that would be a correlation.
They just
of like,
come in and say, "Hey, we're not really dead. We're
Yeah,
lying."
I feel like it has to be how they look because
When they
otherwise
get
you
the-
could just go see your family now.
Yeah, and when they get their
And just don't change
old
into a
bodies,
monster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't
Hard
know.
as that might be.
So in my mind, it doesn't make sense if that's the reasoning. I feel like they have to get their body because they don't look the same.
Well, they probably don't feel the
Because
same
it would-
either.
It would be weird if like Calvin went back to Melanie being like, "Hey, I'm Aaron." She's
Yeah.
like, "No, you're not."
Yeah,
You
that
know what I
doesn't
mean?
work. We've tried.
What? And then he turned into Eric for some reason, like a giant monster. And it doesn't.
That did work. Scar has some of the best lines in the show.
He does, and
he
really
talks
does.
like, I'm just a festering wound of hatred and shit like that. I'm like, I love you. He's so good.
Yeah.
Before moving on too much though,
Sure.
still on those two guys, like, do we trust their being good? Like, does it seem reasonable, or do you think that
I
they're-
kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do.
Based on the fact that
want their
before
families in
Al
there.
talked to them, they wanted to die.
And with the idea that they said that they didn't know what the plan was. They were just following orders, I guess. But
Yeah.
Do you guys
Now-
think we can trust them then?
I think
it's not,
so,
It's not
yeah.
like they're trying to play some kind of long con game or anything like that, where they lived and they screw them over later.
And especially with their reaction of like, wait, what's going to happen to our families? What's going to happen to the world if we interfere with you?
I was just curious.
Like, I think that definitely put them on.
Whenever they're like, "Hey, is there anything in that book that tells you like how we can get our bodies back?" I don't know. I just the way it was said at first, I was kind of like, this just seemed weird.
I feel like
they're excited for the first time in years.
As a viewer watching them, I think I trust them. But if I were in the situation, I would not trust them.
I wouldn't trust them immediately.
Yeah.
Not the same amount that
I make them
that
promise.
I trust them as a viewer.
I make them pinky swear.
And by the way, guys, they're going to be called Bebop and
Piggy
Rocksteady
swear?
for probably
Pinky
the rest of the
swear.
series.
Yeah.
Just so
Piggy
you know.
swear?
Like pink with your pinky.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Like this little piggy goes to.
We had every time I see Marco, I still keep thinking like, man, he's fucked up.
Dude, there was
Yeah.
that one
Oh,
shot
I
they
know.
had where
Where
it
he's
was,
just straight on.
It was like the lieutenant or whatever, like his face, like this much of it.
Sure.
But the center of the frame was just Marco. And I was like, stop!
I know, right?
It's like his one eye that he has.
Yeah,
just
it's
stays
like
open.
his whole brow was like pulled over the eye like this. It's just terrible.
Fuck that motherfucker, man.
So they're gonna go through the
Harvey Dent
underground.
looking motherfucker.
They're gonna go through the underground tunnels to try to escape out of the city.
Planet
Except
core.
he's-
We're going to the planet core.
Yeah, they're gonna go through the tunnels to get out of the main mining city.
Yeah.
To get on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah,
Sure.
because the mines go through the mountain.
Where the fort
The
is.
core. Yeah.
Okay.
Through the planet.
Do you think any of those other guys that Kimley brought up could be chimeras as well? Like we've seen two other guys now.
Yeah.
The big tall blonde guy.
Yeah, could
I
those
figure
guys
those
also
are
be?
too.
I mean, if you look at the outro showed a couple weird looking motherfucking monster guys.
Maybe. I didn't really
Spoilers.
watch because I don't do that.
Yeah.
And then
We were all watching it.
Bring
we were
that
like,
up.
General Armstrong has been ousted from Fort Briggs as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
she's
she
going
was,
back to Central
she was
Command.
summoned.
Well, and they're replacing her with someone too, right?
Well, I mean, they're gonna leave someone stationed there,
Yeah.
so they can't leave it
Yeah.
I mean, they're bringing a bunch of troops in from Central, and then from what what's his name said, it's going to be somebody handpicked by Bradley that's
Sure.
going to replace her.
So, do you think we're done with the North and we're going to be heading back to Central?
I don't know. There's still that whole blood ground, whatever they called it.
I think they're going to instigate war with Drogma,
Yeah.
and then there's going to be a massacre at the fort.
Dogma.
Like they still have to try to decipher the book, right?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
that thing.
But they could do that anywhere.
But they could do that.
But like I
anywhere.
said, they had that talk about like there had to be a blood
sacrifice.
something, and it would cover the ground in blood.
Right.
Do you think Mai will?
There's another word I'm missing. I don't know what it was.
Tribute or something.
Maybe.
Do you think
Something
Mai
like
will
that.
find something in that book that will be what she's looking for, or does she find immortality for her Emperor? Because it sounds like he's not that great of a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if she'll find it at all or anything, but I will say that I like her as being like a kid too, like her talking about it
Yeah.
versus Ling that we had, who kind of realized all this bad stuff going on, and he just wanted it anyway.
Yeah.
Like he didn't care.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
he was greedy and he got greed.
Yeah. Right.
You know, like it kind of fit.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see him again. 'Cause
Yeah, we haven't seen
there
him in a
was
while.
like a little tiny bit like, can Ling come back? And we haven't seen that for a while. I do kind of want to see Mustang back in action.
Yeah.
Get back with those guys too. So we'll see. And I missed the original Armstrong.
And I missed the first song.
Yeah, that's a good song too.
The breakdown.
Okay, I think we're done. Is that everything?
Yep.
For Full Metal?
Pretty much.
Well, my red-eyed brothers, we're done.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching this episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood along with us. If you want to see the next reaction, you can at patreon.com/blindwave, and you can see the full length over there as well, right?